Oh, hi guys and girls, it's Markus from Scene TV, and we are down at the Hilton in Adelaide for yet more of the Adelaide Fringe. Sitting alongside of me are two scantily clad boys, one very gorgeous lady. They are in fact the cast of Rouge, or three of them anyway. We have got lovely Isabel, we've got very charming Chris, and we've got very handsome Paul over there. Welcome to Scene TV, guys.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Tell us all about Rouge. Actually, before you do, I know for a fact everyone has been doing massive reviews, 5 stars from this show, about this show.
We have been very lucky, but I think that's because we have such a wonderful, fabulous, talented group of people to work with. It's
You say that now, but when they leave the room, I know exactly what you say.
No.
You can be such a bitch, Isabel.
No.
Because I've got it on good authority that your headdress has pierced many of the cast.
Look, it is a very dangerous headpiece.
Not in the fun way.
And I have injured every member of our cast, including the 2 swing performers that have come in at seasons that we haven't had our A-team cast available. Everybody has been injured by the headpiece. But I have also been injured by the very dangerous headpiece.
I
So
think it's worth
fair's
it, though.
fair.
It looks really fucking amazing.
I reckon I might get a nipple piercing by the end of this interview. We'll see.
You could. You could look splinters. You
Or
just
a
wanna be
Prince
careful.
Alfred. Is it a Prince Alfred? I don't know, one of them. But that'd be weird. It's like, what's your head doing down there anyway? Anyways.
How the tips are red.
We get asked all the time, how's your head? No complaints, bit spiky.
So this is the first year of Rouge.
Yes.
Adelaide has been very fortunate to get it. Tell us, what does Rouge actually mean? What does it involve?
Well, it's very sort of sexy, saucy, racy circus cabaret. Would you like to elaborate?
Well, for me, I think the main thing that I enjoy about it, I think possibly stands it apart, is rather than being a show that is just lineup of acts, we created it in a week in Melbourne, and we all have our skills and stuff, but we're also integral to each other's parts in the show. So rather than being, here are our skills, what can we do on it, we were more, here's our personality, our quirks and our kinks, what can we do to each other and the audience.
With a really strong focus on not being heteronormative. We don't play to gender or sexual stereotypes. We try to smash that a little bit, and I think Adelaide audiences really appreciate that.
You can back right up. You have me at kink.
Light kink.
Definitely something in the show for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm going to check it out this weekend, and I can't wait. So what's it like being in Adelaide? Do you enjoy it? Do you think the vibe's incredible?
I love it. I've been here 7 years, and I'm going to keep coming back no matter what. Yeah, the energy around is amazing. The people are fantastic. The coffee's getting better and better every year.
Very
And those
important.
bars, wow, next level.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of bars, the Collins bar just out there, epic. Fantastic espresso martinis.
Oh, really?
Oh,
good.
all right. Sorry,
Right.
interview's over.
And it is Friday.
It is Friday. We've got to do a good show tonight.
Yes,
though.
we do.
Yeah.
So you have performed shows in Adelaide before?
Mhm.
Yep, cool.
Yep.
What were they?
I have a kids show called Children Are Stinky, which is very different to the show I'm doing at the moment. I'm also doing a show called No Frills Cabaret this year as well, so 2 back to back. Izzy had a successful show.
Yes, I've been doing Adelaide Fringe for over 10 years now, having a fabulous time. My background is cabaret, and I'm an opera singer, and my most recent show is an opera cabaret called Death by Soprano, where I sing death scenes from opera from A to Z by category of death. It's a comedy. There's a lot of falling over, there's a lot of slapstick and a lot of clowning, which I think is what led me to being part of the circus.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to run away with the circus, and I'm having a really good time. I think it's a good choice.
You've achieved that goal, honey, haven't you?
I
You've
have.
got it.
I really
You've
have.
nailed it.
I am living my personal dream. It's wonderful.
So where to from Adelaide Fringe? What's next for Rouge?
Next is Queensland. So the first venue that we did Rouge in was called Wonderland Spiegeltent in Melbourne.
Yep.
And that was really cool. They actually moved that to Barwon Heads, and we performed on the beach. So we'd finish Rouge, come out the back, jump in the ocean, take our makeup off, which was awesome.
Pretty horrible.
Yeah.
Times.
And they're shipping that up to Mackay and Port Douglas. So we're going to go and get naked all over Queensland. It's going to be
Good
great.
fun.
Yeah.
Naked acrobats on fire.
That
Yes, that's a tagline of the show.
that is an understatement. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So why should people get out and support Adelaide Fringe, and most importantly, come out and see Rouge? What can they, what can they get from Rouge that they can't get from maybe another show?
I think they have to get out and support the artists because we smash ourselves every month to try to put on the best possible shows we can. We bruise, we burn, we hurt ourselves for people's pleasure and for our own. But yeah, Rouge is
That's a whole nother website. You can catch that on www.
Yeah. No, Rouge has something a little bit different. It's not the typical sexy circus adult show that you've seen before. It breaks a lot of conventions, and it has a few surprises in there.
Yeah, it's tongue in cheek, but it takes it a step further. We're very self-aware of what we're doing and what we're doing to you and what you're doing to us, and it's all we just feed off the energy of the audience and so every night, as with all theatre, is different. Obviously, skills is the same, but it's just such an inclusive show rather than we're on stage, you're down there.
Yeah.
It's like we're in this tent together, we're doing something. You want to do something as well? Cool.
If you're sitting in the front row, there's a chance you might get kissed.
Yeah, splash
Not a
zone.
guarantee.
I know where I'm sitting.
Yeah, bring your umbrellas.
Hey guys, you've been watching Scene TV. We have been with the delightful cast of Rouge. Rouge is playing until the 18th of March, correct? Right through. They've played from the beginning right through to the end, and playing at the Octagon, correct?
That's
Yes.
right, at 8 o'clock.
Look at me remembering everything.
Well done.
Yay. So it is a long weekend, guys. Make sure you get out and take full advantage of it. Come and see Rouge. Make sure, if you've seen it already, come and see it again because you might get to be in the front row this time.
Come early
Hey,
and come often.
can we...
It's my personal motto.
That's enough about my Saturday nights, honey. Oh my gosh. You'll catch me on Grindr. Hey, to take us out, can you give us anything special? And you know what I mean by special.
Yeah. Do you want to do a trick with me?
I will do a trick with you.
Great. All right.
I'll present.
Okay, you can present. What do I have to do?
Oh, those ceilings.
Rouge takeover. Can we have
The Scene TV.
I'm just gonna lie down for you.
Oh god,
Okay.
that's it.
Stand there. Do I
Smile like a
take
donut.
my jacket?
Unfortunately,
Your
you can't
hands on my
fetch all
legs?
the boys.
Can we get a gin and 000 on speed dial?
Feet on top of my knees.
My feet
Yes.
on top of your knees.
That's it.
I don't know if I can stretch that far.
Here, I'll give a spot.
Maybe I'll take it. There we go. Maybe I'll just have a
We're doing it live, ladies and gentlemen. Things are getting real.
Yep. That's it. Put your shoulders in my hands. That's it.
that's
Pop into a handstand so your legs are up in the air.
I got you.
Woo!
One more time. I got you.
A little bit higher. Okay. Good. And put your weight.
Whoa!
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Circus for everyone.
Yeah! Oh my god, epic. Jeff, seriously.
All right, now careful coming down. There we go. Not for this program, at any rate.
Rouge. Make sure you come and check them out. We've been at the Hilton. Thank you, and we'll see you for more Adelaide Fringe really soon. Bye.